What's going on, y'all?
Yo.
Hey,
There I am.
what up, Scarpa? What up, stuff?
How goes it?
Bad. Let me
Not much. I guess it'll be just us tonight. Fable
This is the A team.
had something with his son tonight, and I forgot till just a second ago that Vern's got his guys' night out.
Oh yeah, that's about it.
But no worries.
I hear birds.
Yeah, dude. Hot in this room.
You got a bird in the room.
No, bro.
Are you torturing a bird with some dental fucking tools?
No.
Scarpad's projecting right now.
But speaking of dental tools, tonight we'll be reviewing Bryan Cranston's The Dentist 1 and 2.
Bryan Cranston? Wasn't he in Breaking Bad?
Brian Yuzna. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say Breaking Bad. What the shit?
This man.
But was he in Breaking Bad?
You can't let one thing fly. You can't get nothing past Scarpad. Can't get nothing past.
Fucking Bryan Cranston should have been.
Are you in a closet, Steph? Is there fucking bird doing?
Oh no, he's ripping me off here.
I'd be like, is that your mom behind you, Scarpad?
I got my Barrel Ground t-shirt on tonight.
But yeah, what I meant was Bryan Yuzna and Stuart Gordon's The Dentist 1 and 2. I know Stuart Gordon was one of the people that wrote the script in the first one. I'm not sure.
That's who to blame.
I'm not 100% about The Dentist 2. I know, which is pretty cool because that's literally the Reanimator and From Beyond team coming together for another movie.
Part 2?
And he didn't do the script, but it's based on characters created by Stuart Gordon. So he was one of the people that created the dentist character and wrote the script for the first one. They got somebody else, Richard Dana Smith, to do the screenplay. But man, I tell you, man, I still have a great time with this double feature, and gorgeous slip, Vestron. And man, I'm loving that Vestron does digital now. I think that's just a bonus. Hey, what's up, TK? Been a minute, brother. Hope all is well.
I think they're on Voodoo.
Oh, bro, what's up, my man? But yeah, dude, because I'd say maybe like the first 20 Vestron movies they didn't do. digital. So I've been really. It sucks they're only Voodoo, but at least you know what I mean. It's like it can
Better than
be
nothing, I
nice
guess.
convenience. So I'm glad
All
to
right.
have these, man. And I'm sure my brother Evan was able to watch these through Voodoo. You know, but I think it's a great double feature, without a doubt. Let me see. I guess before we get into the review, let me see if I got maybe a bit of horror news. Like,
I feel like I saw something this week. Might have been.
What the hell are you munching on?
Yeah, what are you snacking on, Scott?
Yeah, bro. Well, let me get snacking on
Oh,
Small
what
patch,
flavor is that?
Peach.
Peach,
I
nice.
didn't even know they made peach.
Yeah, really tasty.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I guess the Twisted Metal, the video game, is getting a TV series coming to life
Bro,
July 27,
I love that
2023.
game.
I didn't even know that. I knew they were coming out the show, but I didn't know like Anthony Mackie had been casted and he was like the star of it. Like that completely went over my
Oh,
head.
that's the one. That's the Anthony Mackie like car thing. I almost thought that was like a Need for Speed show that he was.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
Twisted Metal
that's not
based on a
bad.
video game? Is that what it is?
I never.
Yeah.
I might have played the video game.
I did. They're great.
So it was pretty.
like
It was like
PS2?
just you had like these
PS2 game.
like PlayStation. They might have had one on play. I think it was Twisted Metal Black was on PlayStation 2. That might have been the one you peeped out.
I probably because
Yeah,
I had
there's like 4 or
I had
5.
the first
They're all good.
PlayStation as well, so I probably played them both. It's just I used to just play so many games back in the day.
Yeah,
You know,
real shit.
PlayStation, PS2, they had so many good games.
They have like the biggest library to this day.
And
Like
not to be
PlayStation
the
2.
fact that-
Yeah.
the fact
PS3 is another good one
The
too.
fact that they're not exploiting any of those old games and bringing them on a new system is criminal. I can't believe it.
Oh, agreed. They're missing an opportunity.
Well, you can play GoldenEye on Xbox now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I guess
fucked
the other
it up,
day, 3 days ago was Alien Day, so Fede Alvarez took a little set photo.
Oh shit.
Just the freaking what is that? What do they call that? The little take thing with
the
grabber on it. Yeah,
take
the
two.
little clip take thing, take one, take two, or whatever.
Director's board, I don't think they use those anymore. Well, they do the digital ones, I guess. But
I guess it says Alvarez is directing the Alien movie for Ridley Scott and 20th Century Studios, with Kaylee Spaney leading the cast. In this 9th entry in the immensely popular and enduring film series, a group of young people on a distant world find themselves in a confrontation with the most terrifying life form in the universe.
back up a second, though. The thing that those words disturb me. A group of young people. Right there, it's telling me this might be fucked.
I mean, they're trying this different route.
Probably
just
like 20, like 25 or something. They're not
gonna,
find aliens and love together in an asteroid.
Well, I like Alien Covenant and shit, and there was like relationships. I mean, these guys, if it has anything to do with the people on a planet or like a ship, most of these people are like stuck together for a long time.
Gonna forge a relationship.
There's gonna be a relationship here and there. But I don't think they ever had like where it was like a major romantic thing going on, and you know what I mean. So I don't think that's really
that might be the next wave, like because you know how Ridley Scott he did Prometheus and Covenant. You know, I enjoyed them. They're divisive though, but you know,
I enjoyed Prometheus.
Would it be?
Yeah.
I enjoyed them both, honestly.
Would it be a stretch to believe that they're gonna fucking ruin every franchise of my life so far?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Fede Alvarez is a good director.
Bond, Star Trek, out the window. Next stop, we're coming for aliens.
I'm fucking talking about James Bond, motherfucker.
See, you got to give it a chance, man. Because look,
exactly. Don't talk
Raimi
about
just did it with Evil Dead. Evil Dead wasn't handled by Raimi. But he was like executive producer.
The whole young, I'm sure he'll be all right.
Man,
but I mean, no, to your defense, James Cameron.
The tiniest little snippet of what the fuck the movie is.
What about the new Dark Fate?
I'm on edge, man. I'm on edge.
Terminator, though, that one was kind of trash.
Take a hit, brother, because
Terminator was trash.
The shit that you're saying is the shit that I cannot stand because you know nothing. You barely know anything about the movie, and all you heard was young people. And
I'm only
they're
busting
not
your
going to
arm out
be
this one.
15.
Yeah,
We
you
don't,
got
but
to
they
give it a
could be like
chance.
25. I'm saying don't let it ruin it though for you. You know what I'm saying?
Is it going to be on the CW or Hulu?
Probably the cock. I don't
I
know.
mean, on paper, would you think
I
Evil
think it
Dead
was supposed to
Rise
be
have sounded
Hulu.
cool?
I think it was
I
supposed to
could
be
see
a
Hulu.
Hulu original, and now that Prey and Hellraiser did so good, they're like, we're gonna put this out in theaters now. So it should get it should go to theaters, which that's cool because I mean that's one thing I'm still bummed about is that I didn't get to see Hellraiser or Prey in theaters. I'd have loved to see those in theaters.
They didn't have limited showing? Those were exclusive Hulu?
That was for like people that were at like those like film festivals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like literally like a small, you know. I mean, I'm sure like a few hundreds did, but it was like literally like
Very limited.
Yeah. There's The Conjuring Last Rites official movie revealed for the upcoming 4th movie. We'll see. I hope it's better than the last. I didn't hate the last,
So,
but I still.
let me ask you guys a question.
What was the last one?
The
I haven't
Devil Made Me
watched.
Do It.
I haven't seen any of the Conjuring movies except for maybe a little bit of the first one. I just bought that box set. Now, those other movies, the Doll ones and the Nun, are they connected to the Conjuring or they're
they're
thing?
spin-offs. They're all
It's
spin-offs.
the Conjuring universe.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said
like in the Conjuring movie, you see like
Conjuring movies,
and they got the Nun 2 coming out. They announced.
Yeah.
I watch them all. My favorite, I love Annabelle Comes Home because it's like, it's like, I'm not because since you didn't see them, I'm not gonna spoil it. But you know how they had that comic for DC where it was about they kind of did like stories about each item in the Warrens thing. See, he might not know. They had the
There's an artifact room,
an artifact room. Thank you, Steph. And it had all these haunted things in it. And that's what I'm hoping the TV show is going to be about because they announced a TV show as well.
I thought it was just a movie.
Oh. That's the Conjuring movie, but they're saying that there's going to be a Conjuring like universe show, and that's what I'm hoping the show is about, the artifact room, and they could do an episode for each artifact.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that would be absolutely perfect.
Or shit, how many artifacts were there? They could maybe focus
the Conjuring 2 is really good. It's based off the like England. They call it like the England Amityville horror story. It's not. It's like, but they're based off of true events. So check them out, man. But the Annabelle Comes Home is like, it's like these 2 girls are babysitting the Warrens' daughter, and one of them goes into the artifact room, but they got a bunch of like monsters in it and shit. It's worth the watch. I don't really want to say anything else but I think.
So would you say that those Annabelle movies are better than like Baby Oopsie?
They're like a totally different breed, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Annabelle Comes Home is fucking really good. A lot of people like them though, man. They wouldn't have made all these movies that they did. Funny thing is, I think the guy that directed Annabelle Comes Home, my favorite one out of all the Annabelles, that's the guy who's directing and writing the script for the Salem's Lot remake, which is another thing. They keep that shit. That shit should have been out this April, and it keeps like getting pushed back, and like nobody really knows what's going on. It got like announced that it was gonna come out this April. We haven't even gotten like a trailer. I've been so hyped for that, and like it's almost worrying me that something's wrong with it. You know what I mean? So it's like I need to know what the fuck is going on with that shit, dude. What's up, Jack? Big Herm. What's up? But I think that's probably it. Also, make sure you go see Evil Dead in theaters if you haven't had a chance. Evil Dead Rise, that is.
And Return of the Jedi is out there too.
Yeah.
Was it only for a week? 1 week?
I might go see that tomorrow. We'll see.
I know there's probably a few other things because they had that thing. They had that thing where they announced a bunch of like Paramount, Lionsgate, and movies and shit. But that was part of like the Conjuring universe spinoff. They had a few things. So, but that's all we'll do. If I think of anything else, I'll throw it out there. But I believe that's all I got right now. The dentist 1 and 2. We'll start obviously with the Dentist one. Came out in 96. The first Dentist, like I said, directed by Brian Yuzna, script by Stuart Gordon and another guy that did a lot of scripts with Stuart Gordon. Stuart Gordon used to tag team, like they would tag, like him and another guy would do a lot of script. I think it was Dennis Paoli or something. They did a lot of scripts together. But I tell you, dude, Corbin Bernstein is great in this. I love him as a dentist. I fucking hate going to the dentist. I like busted my tooth. I cracked my 2 front teeth so many fucking times as a young dumbass kid. I hate the dentist, and I can fucking stand these movies. So Scarpad, you have no motherfucking excuse.
I couldn't do it, man.
You fucking dude, but they're
fuck
pretty
this movie,
good.
man.
Estimates are good. Like, you know, they just had like a
fuck
mold,
this movie, man.
mold, like a mouth mold, and
but they did look pretty good though in some scenes.
Drilling into that shit.
Fuck this movie.
I fucking love this movie. So the whole thing, the dentist, Corbin Bernstein, aka Dr. Finestone or Dr. Alan Finestone, he is going off to work one day, and the pool cleaner's there.
Pool boy, always a pool boy.
Well, he ain't a pool boy. He's a man. He noticed how dirty this pool guy is, and he's screaming at him like, "You need to get my shit fixed." First off, the guy has a fixation with everything being perfect. He's always making these hilarious comments like, "These vile pigs, they're disgusting, putrid, disgusting. I can't stand it." He's like, "They're rotten to the core." Just like I just sit there and laugh. I'm like, this guy's fucking crazy. But he has a fixation about teeth and everything, being a dentist, but he's just like to the core about this shit.
Very anal.
He's almost like he's one of those guys too that he like so his wife, like he grabs his wife's arm and gets like the oil on him, and he knows he's like same fucking like smudge shit that's on the pool boy, and he thinks like that's this guy, like he's super like a cleansy guy, you know. And then he decides as he's walking out the door, drives a couple houses down, notices the smudge and puts 2 and 2 together. He's like, "What the fuck is my fucking sleazebag wife up to?" Which you can kind of tell, get the vibe. You know, he says, "Oh, you smoked. What the fuck? You're not supposed to smoke. Now I got to brush my teeth again." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That she just doesn't, like, you could just tell she's sick of him. She's only there for the money because she's living pretty up in that house. That house is gorgeous.
She's there for the pool man.
Comes back, and or first thing too, he sees that his wife is like naked under the robe, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing? You were just out there with the pool guy like that?" And she's like, "Relax, don't ruin it." Like I'm like, "Ruin what? Like, shut the fuck. Like, I wouldn't want that either."
I find nothing wrong with that. But go ahead.
Well, if she like bent over, you don't find, you being the pool boy, I bet you wouldn't find nothing wrong with it, motherfucker. Turns back around, sees his wife going down on the pool guy.
With her mouth.
With
said
her
that several
mouth.
Times in the movie.
I love too when you think when he goes.
He reiterated that point.
Puts the gun to his head and he puts his eye. He's like, "She's got a perfect bite, doesn't she? Because her husband's a fucking dentist. She's my wife, god damn it." He's just fucking hilarious, man. And then it's all in his head, you know. But this is what, like, he was probably crazy from all this shit that
I would say
I said with the cleansiness, you know, like the putrid, the vileness. But this is what made him snap. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I could see it because not like this far, but man, if, you know, like depending on how much. I mean, if you really love this chick, you know, if your wife is cheating on you that you love, that shit'll fuck with your head, bro. Make you go crazy. Like, what? You know what I mean? It's just.
I think this dude was already there.
He was already there.
Yeah.
But this is what made him snap for reals. You know what I mean? And then he goes to like some next door neighbor ladies because he's following the pool guy after he leaves, and then finds out he's banging everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone in the neighborhood. ends
But
up
he's got a pool.
The one thing I don't
Sticky
like
Bandit.
is when he kills the dog, the Rottweiler, when he shoots the dog. And then there goes into work, and he I think for the first person he deals with after just going through this like crazy thing, when you'd be like, man, just take the day off, bro. He 'cause I believe it's also his anniversary with his wife. He first person he deals with after this major occurrence in his life and shooting a dog. He deals with a kid's first time going to the dentist, and while he's cleaning teeth, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're supposed to like. I remember when you're a kid, like the first time they don't even like touch your teeth almost. They just kind of like look at it, kind of
That's
make
what he
sure.
said he was going to do.
Yeah, he does say that.
He
too.
doesn't do that.
He definitely doesn't do that, man. Digs the little scooper up into his gum, makes the kid bleed. The kid got it the least out of everyone for sure. But that would suck, man. I definitely suck. And then it just obviously gets worse throughout the day. Some fair festival model wins, or comes in, and Mark Ruffalo is her agent, which that's a cool little young Mark Ruffalo, which the guy was a handsome guy back. I mean, not to say he's not still, but he's aged a lot. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
He was
definitely
no
a
Steph
star back then,
Time gets everyone.
Yeah. So what happened? So then the chick, like, you could tell after he fucks that kid's shit up, he's got the bitchy assistant who's like on his ass, and he's just snapping on her nonstop. Then he's got the Asian assistant who's kind of just like, she's more forgiving, and she kind of probably knows that he's a good guy. He's just a little weird, and
Right. She's hoping he's a good
but
guy.
nobody knows what's happened to him either. Nobody knows that he just found out his cheated on
there's
him.
like 3 or 4 of those like bloodied patients, and they were still open though. Don't you think that's?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't know they were bloody. That was just a kid, and that could have been an accident, because he said, "I love to," and he jams the thing, and 2 kids. He's like, we can't deal with children anymore. We can't take them. That kid is spoiled, rotten. And then he's like,
So I made him pay.
Teach him to not move. He needs to not move. And he's just like, I mean, he's kind of good with it. I really love him as the dentist. I don't know him from anything else. I'd like that.
Was he in Lost?
I don't know.
He was in L.A. Law. L.A. Law was the biggest thing he was in.
Really?
Remember that?
I think he is fantastic, man.
That's pretty much. Yeah, he's a good actor, Corbin Burnson.
It says he was Roger Thorne in Major League. He was in Kiss Kiss Bang. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Bang. Oh, nice.
Dexter he played.
Dexter the show?
No. That was his name in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh, okay.
That'd been cool.
That might be what I'm thinking. I think he was like
He could have been perfect for Dexter.
Yeah.
City on a Hill, which I remember that. Yeah, that's that Kevin Bacon show. I didn't know. He probably had a small role in that.
Yeah, L.A. Law was his biggest thing.
Oh man, I gotta watch season 3 of that. I didn't know season 3 of that came out. Yeah, he's in a lot of TV shows and shit too. But yeah, so it just gets worse from there. The next person, he's also got this IRS guy coming in and haggling him about his taxes and shit, and that's pissing him off. And I love what he does to him. I love what he does to that guy, where he's like, "Move your goddamn tongue out of the way before I cut it out." Like I like that shit. Like, I don't know. I laugh so hard. I know it's fake, but when he's fucking people's teeth up and shit, I am like laughing because the way he's acting. He's like, "Move your goddamn tongue out of the way," you know what I mean? Or he's just like, dude, when he has that one girl, the neighbor lady coming, he's just drilling the fuck out of her tooth. And the assistant's like, "You are destroying her tooth." And he's like, "Am I not the goddamn dentist? Don't you ever fucking talk to me like that again. Get your ass back in there." And dude, I just thought, oh my God. But then he has that model chick come in, and then she has like nothing wrong, and he basically somehow gets her, you know, because
this is where the movie gets a little cringy for
the
me.
Asian chick kind of comes in. Yeah, that was the part I didn't care for as much either. But
The
the
rapey stuff was disturbing, very disturbing.
I guess the only thing, because it's like he's like fucking going nuts, but that's where it was like he's like imagining her as his wife. It should have ended with her just like grabbing his shit because she was like high on the nitrous. You know what I mean? But he was just like, she told him like everything's fine, and he just was like, no, I'm gonna come in and check her out anyway.
Well, I think this all happened. This movie was way before you started hearing like this shit really happened, and in hindsight, I don't think they would have done it. But that was way before you knew about this stuff going down.
Right.
And that's the only thing that made the movie kind of creepy for me. I thought it was.
I didn't know that was even a thing. That was a real thing that would happen.
Oh God, yes. A lot of dentists got sexual harassment, molestation to their patients. Tons of them. Tons of them got busted for that.
Nitrous. That's probably why they don't really give nitrous anymore. Then.
Yeah, tons of them. But that got a rapey, and I thought that didn't really need to be in there. And that's why I think the second one for me. The second one for me, I think I like better because it was more horror.
I told you a lot of people do like the second one. They like them both, but they're like, I even like the second better.
Yeah, the first one kind of played like kind of an over-the-top Lifetime movie that had like horror in it. And
I still love it though, man.
And the second was more of a horror movie to me. But fuck both of them with the fucking
I think they're both.
I tell you, I can watch.
Just take the love thing.
I can watch Terrifier every day, but anything in the mouth, man, it made it really horrific for me because that mouth stuff
everyone talks about Dr. Giggles, man, but I love this one, man.
I love his performance. I think his performance is pretty
better
good.
than Dr. Giggles, without a doubt. And these are a little gore because I always felt like Dr. Giggles could have been so much gorier too. So I just watched that a couple months ago.
It's a little underwritten, but
but I mean, honestly, I think Corbin Bernstein is like the biggest, or Bernson is just the star in this, man.
Oh yeah, he nailed the part for sure.
But what is it? Then let's see. But he gets his wife. He basically gets punched by Mark Ruffalo, sends everyone home, and then after he does his weird shit to her, and sends everyone home, has his wife come, shows her the new room, since he's so obsessed with this, like these making the rooms look like paradise and putting music on. He's trying to give him like an experience. But he has his wife come, and he's like, just humor me. We're gonna miss our appointment or our reservation. He's like, just get in that goddamn chair. And then, gives her the gas. And I love when he gives her the gas and he's like, oh, not so much. We wouldn't want to lose you now. He's like, we got to get you. You got to feel all this pain, bitch. I love that shit, man. He just plays that shit so good for me, man. I understand if y'all don't. That just it cracks me up so much. Like that shit just, we wouldn't want to lose you now. Like, oh my God. It's so funny. I get like the aesthetics. I can understand
he was able to slip in and out of
has that real brightness, and then when he's going into like this like deja vu feel when he's like seeing his
camera was wobbly and shit.
I could see that like being a little lifetimey.
Yeah, well, I loved it at the end though when he's what's happening in that heaven room is like in his head, and what's really happening when they show like he's got the little drill and they show what's in his head. He's got the big power drill. That shot for the first time. That was cool. Yeah. And that happens through both of the movies.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I love that too.
But he played the part to the hilt, and he did really well in it, I thought. I can't imagine anything else in that part. And some of the stuff he did come out with was pretty good. And he could slip in and out of the characters pretty well. Yeah. He'd be in one, out of one, in one,
Yeah, because he was like basically playing two. He was playing the fucking insane dentist, and he was just playing, like his regular stuff. Because I feel like there's two versions of him, without a doubt. There was the regular outstanding guy. Because it's like, you gotta think, man, he went his whole life without doing this shit. Like the one.
Well, we think
is I think so. I think this is what made him snap, man, and then it just set him off his rocker. Because even in the second one, when he's killing people, he's like, I didn't fucking want to do that. They put him in these situations that he kind of is like, because he's scared that he's going to go back to jail or like they're going to out him. So he kind of has no choice. Because then the second one, he starts cutting himself too. Like, you know, like punishing himself. So I think he like in a way did change, but he was just like, I cannot be in prison the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I think, what is it? Like I said, I do love when that IRS guy comes in the next day. Which the only thing crazy when they show his wife, like, why is her face so sunken in like that after? Like, if anything, it should have been like puffy. You know, I felt like they like, made her face like skinnier or something. But man, he fucked her up. And then I love like the cops come in. Is that the cop? Which I love. The first second you see him, he starts chewing on something. He's like, damn. He's like, and you're like, oh, you might have to go see the dentist, dog.
I hate the dentist. He says some shit like that.
One of the detectives is Ken Foray. Yeah, I knew it. He looks a little bigger in that, man. And then with the glasses, but yeah, I knew that was Ken Foray. But yeah, man, you then what is it? Sorry I'm talking so much, but I just want I fucking love this shit, bro. I really love it. And these are like two really like fun ones for me, man. I always just like have so much fun with these. Because I was gonna jump to the end, but like I said, I do love when he's drilling the IRS guy and he like clamps the thing in his mouth and shit, and then he's just like just fucking his shit up, bro, just drilling like through his teeth, and then just like he's screaming, like I said, you know, get your goddamn tongue out of the fucking way. But I love when he because I was gonna say I don't think he did do anything his whole life until this shit happened, because the one lady, because he'd have got caught, man. He was like, he wasn't a good criminal, you know what I mean? And then his
that's very true.
His lady up front, I don't, what do they call that? The
receptionist. Yeah, she was oblivious to everything, wasn't she?
Oh, the lady up front.
he was so respected, a loving husband, you know, a great dentist, a teacher. And then they're like, a teacher? What the fuck? And then you see he's like went to a college and trained. He's like
a mentor,
and he's just drilling through shit. Yeah, a mentor. And she's like, would you shut the fuck up? He's fucking psycho. Which thank God that girl got her braces off. I felt terrible for her. Like, she just wanted her braces off so she could have her little party. She's like, I promise I'll brush 3 times a day.
And floss.
I know that's kind of disturbing too, because that girl was supposed to be a lot younger. She was like 19, and they put her in these like up the little. It was kind of, the first movie did kind of disturb me. I will have to tell you that.
Yeah,
but I thought the first
movie about people. Mark Ruffalo was kind of sleazy in his role.
Yeah,
sitting on the
movie was kind of disturbing. I liked the second one a lot better because it just that rapey stuff was just real creepy. And then then they had the girl in right afterwards with all the shots up.
Well, that's what got you, Scarpad, Mr. Fucking.
I don't know why.
Bite off her goddamn tits and all.
Or a kid trying to
But he was 29 and
give a salute to his.
Yo, he was 29. She was of age.
I know she was 39.
But when he's telling those college students, and he was like, extract. And they're all like, what? He's like, I said extract. That shit.
He majorly. Sorry.
What was you
I'm over here I'm still looking at the dude's resume.
Yeah.
And
he's got a lot on his resume.
Yeah.
A lot of TV.
He's one of those faces you've definitely seen over the years. You just can't. I couldn't put a name to him or exactly remember where I've seen him from. Yeah. But I've seen him in a bunch of things.
Well, since I've been talking for like 20 minutes straight, I really wanted to dive in, especially since like Vern and the guys aren't here. I felt like this was one time I could really like dig in it, and this is one that I fucking love. And I know even if you two don't love it, at least like I gave it my fair shake. So for the dentist one, that Scarpad has made his comment.
I haven't even talked about it yet.
No, I know you just said you like that. The second one better. We're gonna talk about the second one separate. But obviously you can mention something if you need, if it has something to do with the first one. Since they are like back to back, you know what I mean? It's a very good double feature. Steph, I mean, this was I'm sure your first time.
It was.
What'd you think, brother? What'd you think?
It was
All right, brother. If you didn't like it, you could tell me.
No,
nothing's gonna change how I feel on it.
It was a movie, Scarpet kind of got nailed the tone with like the Lifetime tones. Like this is something my grandma would have put on and told me it was a good movie back in the. Not that it's bad, but this is her type of thing. Like it's not too. It was fucked up, but it's not too over the top. I feel. My grandma had some weird taste in horror movies. She turned me on to a lot of horror movies. Looking back on it.
Did you say your grandma would have?
No, because she got me It and Evil Dead on VHS when I was
grandma.
But this seems like something she would have watched. But it was a fine enough film. I just the deep reacher in me I felt like he it's fucked up that his wife cheated on him, but I don't necessarily feel everyone would turn into like a demented torturer killer because of that. They might kill the person. That's extreme, but that could be a ramification of that. But I don't feel like that would awaken some. Oh, my wife's cheating on me, so I'm going to start torturing my patients.
Yeah, I feel he was already had issues.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that they could have shown something. I forget what film we watched a few weeks ago, but it was about he had like trauma in the past. It wasn't the Maniac, was it? Yeah, it was the Maniac, where his mom was kind of like he was spying on the chick, and she kind of like came in there like.
Is it the old one or the Elijah Wood one?
Oh, the Invisible Maniac.
Oh, the Invisible Maniac. Okay.
When he was like looking at his neighbor at the beginning of the film, his mom came in and like was giving him shit about it. I feel like that something like that should have been included in this film at the beginning to kind of allude to this dude having issues that because first take basis, I'm just assuming
almost
this
like
guy's
maybe his dad or mom were dentists, and that's why like he's just so fucking anal
some
about this
trauma.
shit.
Yeah,
some type of trauma. That would have added a little something to it.
Yeah, that would have given me some flair to it, but it was a fine enough film. The dude gave a great performance. He because it could have been a very cheesy role, but he straddled that line of being a guy trying to keep his shit together, because it's not like he just gave into it. He was trying to keep it together, but stress just got to him. But this was a film. I don't know if I will watch this again, but I don't mind that I watched this. It's not necessarily my type of Lifetime. Scarpet nailed it. I'm just not it was fine though.
Station Fable. Robbie, what's up, G? Man, my grandma hates scary movies. My Jiddu, man, he showed me some classics, bro. That's where I get my love.
Usually grandmothers don't. It's usually the grandfathers.
My grandma is scarred by scary movies. I'm telling you. My grandma
actually she got me into a lot of shit.
That's how my grandma is too, Perry. She'd be like, Lord have mercy on your goddamn soul.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think if we're talking about number one.
I wonder if Robbie's ever seen these.
He must have.
He's a big Yuzna fan and Stuart Gordon, so.
Yeah, I would have to say I think thinking about, we haven't talked about direction yet, but hearing that these are Gordon and Yuzna, that's definitely not top of the list. I mean, I thought they've done.
I feel like it's something different. They were
a lot better. But no, I liked the movie. The first one, if we're talking strictly about the first one, I thought, the performance was good. I thought it kind of straddled it couldn't quite decide if it wanted to go full blown horror.
Oh, Robbie agrees with you, Scarphead.
Or like a Lifetime movie type thing, and it was okay, but it kind of tonally it was a little whacked. They were going over the top with him, and he was good. But then, and the killings are kind of over the top where he's doing weird, and you see those point of view mounts. But then when he starts, the underwear starts hanging there, and it's like, this didn't fit with the movie. It didn't fit to make this guy kind of like a rapist on top of a whacked out killer.
Right.
So that's my only concern.
I would have said though that he was, I wouldn't say that he was that, because he didn't. It was more just like touching.
Well, it don't matter. Touching, raping, putting a finger up her
No,
ass. It's
I
the
think,
same shit, man. You
I
can't,
mean,
you get a patient in a chair, you can't be touching
if
on
you
them.
saying that is gonna get me freaking flagged because I wonder if you can even say that on
I don't
YouTube
know.
anymore.
Yeah, we're not supposed
Robbie,
to say
can you
that
say
word,
that?
but yeah,
Okay.
Robbie,
yeah.
are you allowed to say that word?
You can say find a replacement word.
There's no
The
weird
R
how to
word,
say
the
that on
diddling,
YouTube.
diddled, yeah, fondled.
Whatever, but I'm just saying it didn't really need to go there. But no, other than
That word just like hits the core.
Yeah, well,
People will be like,
you gotta call it how you see it. It is what it is.
yeah, no,
You like the first one, second one better?
It hits to the core for a reason.
Yeah.
But I think the
3 Sleeps Dentist.
So it was a little uneven, but I
saw
like the
two.
movie. I thought it was pretty good. I like the
fact
fact that you couldn't really tell when he was like, when he was dreaming some of it and when it was reality. I love the part that they didn't kill him at the end of this one and then bring him back, which is what they always did. In fact, this movie reminded me a lot of The Stepfather. Those two movies, kind of, sorta.
Oh, with the guy from Nip Tuck?
Bots in forever.
The guy that was in Lost. He played in Lost, and he was a stepfather.
You're thinking of Nip Tuck.
No. The guy in Lost.
Robbie, tell me.
The guy in Lost
was in
the movie I'm gonna look it up right now, Scarphead. Stepfather.
My girl.
Matthew Fox. You're talking about Matthew Fox, the main dude from Lost, right?
No. I'm talking about he was in Lost. I don't know what character he played, but he was definitely in it. Terry something or other. That's his name.
You fuck with the shirt stuff? My girl got it from me.
Oh shit, yo, that's probably one of the dopest shirts. She's got some good taste, bro.
Dude, this is like my favorite shirt now. I fucking love this shit.
That shit is sick.
I have so many favorite shirts. Like Two Gun always sends me some fire ass shirts. But dude, like this one just looks so good with a pair of black jeans. And I feel like it's so prominent that you see like David, you know what I mean?
Terry O'Quinn. All right.
Like,
played Locke and Lost.
That shit.
Robbie's got it.
John Locke.
I feel like I've never seen a really cool Lost Boy shirt because I saw that Fright Rags had did one, and I was like, I don't really like that.
No. So I enjoyed the first one. Some scenes I don't agree with. Overall, it was okay.
Terry O'Quinn was the stepfather too.
The stepfather is right.
He was great.
And
that was
what
really
movie?
Good double feature as well.
He played in the Stepfather,
original,
which I said, which is these movies.
Oh, okay, so
that was based off a remake, which I like.
Okay.
I like the remake, but
that's the one I seen.
There was because I had seen the remake first.
I didn't know they made a remake, but the two original ones are good.
There are two originals. I think there's 3. I don't know if Terry O'Quinn's in the third, but
he should have been in the second one because he got killed in the first one.
I know, but they pull it off good.
I hate when movies do that.
I still like the second one. The first is the best, obviously.
But I enjoy.
What's up, Kenneth?
I guess more or less.
You said what?
I'm done.
You enjoyed it though?
Oh well, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't handle the fucking teeth shit.
The teeth is terrible.
Robbie, do those does the practical effects with like the teeth drilling and the you know what I mean, all that type of shit, does that fuck with you? Because Scarpad said he literally fast forward through some of that. A couple
scenes.
Nah, it didn't get me that
bad. Scarpad fast forwarded through some of that shit. Can y'all believe that?
Sure, because
I think he's stretching a little bit, but
grounded in reality.
But man,
bite a titty.
Yeah, I was just gonna say burial ground.
Letting fucking clean your teeth that you're that scared of seeing that shit.
I got good teeth.
Someone was jabbing him in the mouth.
Not really too bad. Bite you, motherfuckers. Let's move on.
I hate fucking tennis because of this.
Yeah. Little Shop of Horrors too. Yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors.
He was a good crazy dentist.
Why do people say Dr. Giggles? Because he's a doctor.
Yeah,
he's not like I know. In this, he's always like, I'm a goddamn doctor, you know, because that's what dentists always say. But I mean, he's like a hospital doc,
right. He's not a dentist.
So that's why I always, because the way he looks, he almost it almost gives off a dentist vibe in Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I forget if there's something he does with teeth in that movie. I can't remember because I watched it a couple months ago, but yeah, I mean I watched this one growing up too, and that's probably why I hated the dentist too growing up. It just don't really fuck with me no more.
Well, no one likes a dentist, but this
yeah. So, let's do the rating for Dentist 1, and then we'll go into the Dentist 2. So for the Dentist 1, I'd probably give this one a 3.69. I really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and I almost feel like there's more gore in this one than the second one.
Really?
So, yeah. I really feel like man, I think he goes harder in this. Where the second one, it's a little less, man.
There's more tension in the second one, but there's more gore in the first.
Well, the gore that's in the first with the teeth, I think, looked more realistic in the first one and a little bit more over the top in the second one. And that's why it doesn't hit you as much. The first one, when he gets down by those teeth in the back, when he's doing the agent.
Yeah, the big lady,
that was nasty.
The agent's wife or whatever.
No, when he's doing the IRS agent's teeth in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying.
He fucked him up.
He fucks him up, bro.
But I mean, that looked kind of like real.
He fucks a lot of people up in this one, and then he strangles the one assistant,
Right. There's more. Yeah,
I think they're both very close, but I just felt like the first one goes a little more. But I like them both. I really like them both, to be honest. So, dude, I always remembered him being a dentist. I bet I got these two movies mixed up when I was a kid. I wouldn't doubt it because I always thought Dr. Giggles was a dentist movie too. So honestly, I think I was getting them mixed up myself, to be completely honest. Because I love this. I loved these two when I was a kid, and I used to watch Dr. Giggles all the time. I'm pretty sure I rented all three of these at the same time. You know what I mean? You get in, you're like, I'm going for a fucking crazy dentist triple feature.
Binge watch.
A medical horror fest, But all right, brother. Have a good one, Robbie. See you, brother. Miss you and love you, man. So yeah, 3.69. I just fucking love Corbin Burnson in this. I think Mark Ruffalo's good in it. The IRS guy is great. I think everyone plays a great part in this, man. I get a crack of it every time, and it's just you don't get this movie being what it is. It wouldn't really be that great of a movie without Corbin Burnson.
Oh yeah, great.
He's just so fucking great. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, Robbie.
He makes it very watchable.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you on Fade to Black too, brother. And I'll have the June list for you this week, so look out for that message so Mike can get those thumbnails. So I gave you May's. Yeah, I gave you May's, and I'll give you June because I got my pick from Steph and I got my pick from Fable, so I just needed to come up with two more titles since they had their picks. See, I didn't forget about you, Steph. I didn't forget about you, brother. But yeah. So, Steph, what's your rating on this, brother?
Oh man.
Hey man, give it what you think, bro.
I'm gonna give an honest review.
Good. You're good. I don't know. You ain't never gonna hurt my feelings.
And about that, I just I don't with the whole score thing, it's
tough, man. Because
it makes it.
I feel like sometimes if we did it out of 10, it would make it feel easier. But I feel like it still wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
sometimes you feel like with 5, you're like, am I rating it too low? Or am I rating it
exactly.
too high? I feel you on that. So I wonder if we should change the 10 sometimes. I don't know.
No, it works. It's a good.
It's like the same thing, though. Either way, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah. It balances out. But this isn't my type of movie. That's not a bad thing. But it is something that I watched. It kept me interested in watching. Though I probably won't watch it again because it's not my type of thing. I'll give this movie a strong 2.75.
2.75.
2.75.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, dude, they only got 5.553 on IMDb, so you're right at the money, bro. You're usually right at the money of what they're really rated. Yeah, if you want to change your pick, bro, I haven't sent him the thing. Sent the thing to Robbie, so you
Oh shit.
still got time. So you'd have to tell me what you want though, so you know how to hit me.
I'm curious what you picked.
But I hope Steph don't change his. I mean, he can, but I fucking am hyped for what you picked.
No, I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that
anyway. Y'all always will have another chance to pick some shit. Literally, bro, all you gotta do is just throw some recommendations my way, and like, I might say, oh, give me like a month or something. But I always want recommendations too. It's like sometimes I sit there and I'm like, fuck, what should we do? It's stressful
trying to.
Sometimes I'm trying to think like what goes good, and I want to do. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do like an '80s movie to kick off the month, like the first show of the month. I'm gonna start off with something strong. Then I'm gonna go, okay, well let's do like something like from the late '90s, early 2000s, and then then we'll go back to the '80s, and then we'll go back to like early 2000s or something. Like maybe the first one was like a late '90s, then we'll go to like a 2008 movie or something. I try to like go back and forth so we're not like doing all 4 '80s movies. You know what I mean? Like so I try my best, but obviously it's definitely hard.
It's hard, bro.
When you do one movie a week or two, like a double feature. But 2.75. Scarpad, what you thinking, brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 2.75 as well.
All right. And Evan gave it a 3. Fable gave it a 2.75. Or 2.75 solid. Oh, I was gonna say, man, damn, you did watch it. I was gonna be like, awesome, but I have a feeling you probably didn't get a chance with the shiznit you got going on tonight. Which, hope everything is all good. Hope they don't keep you up all night, brother. And then 3 slips from Gary. So 3 from Evan, 3 from Gary. Did Two Gun throw a rating down there? And then 3.5 from Two Gun. Oh wow, you really did like the dentist. Fuck yeah, bro. And then Robbie gave the dentist one a 3, and the second one a 3.5. Or a 3.5. What did I get? 3.69. 2 3s and 2.75. So I think we probably got an average score of 3.269. I'm telling you, I have a feeling that's like spot the fuck on. So the dentist 2. This one came out 2 years later, 1998. So they went there. This must have had some hype. This had to have been straight to VHS. I guarantee it. There's no way. So then this kid, because I mean, dude, they were having some good shit back in those VHS days, like, or straight to DVD type shit.
Oh yeah, I was a manager back in those days.
Store, you know what I'm saying? Dude, that was my. I always wanted to work at a video store.
If they like the first
I had one tattoo at the time.
Oh God.
If they are you serious?
Literally, he was like, my boss doesn't let people with tattoos work here. And at the time, I was like literally 18.
Hippie.
I had like one tattoo, and it was this one.
Wow.
Fucking douchebag, bro. I was so pissed because it was the only one in my neighborhood at the time. Because at that point, a lot of them were closed down. It was like a family video.
Oh, yeah, about 10 years, because you're like, what, 28 now?
28. I just turned 29.
29, damn.
I know, so, I can't fucking believe it.
But when a movie like The Dentist came in VHS and did it really well,
on my side.
They do another, just a movie doing well on VHS. They do another one.
Easy, man. Dude, this movie was in the dentist's office. You know what I mean? Like, the most they probably spent were on the practical effects or whatever. Like, or renting the dentist equipment. This movie probably was not that expensive to make. Let's see. I could probably see how much it was. It was
3 million.
700,000 estimated. So it wasn't even
too generous.
Wasn't even $1 million. A little over $500,000. 700,000. Wow.
What was the budget of the first one?
That's the first one.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I thought that's what we meant. Yeah, 700,000 for the first one. let's see, for the Dentist 2. That probably was even less, knowing how that
Yeah.
shit always worked.
Yes.
But I could see, I mean, that has, yeah, I could see. No, that one was 1.8 million.
A lot of that probably went
I
to Corbin
underestimated.
Burnson because he was a pretty big actor back then.
Yeah. So that was, yeah, I guess so. He probably got a little pay raise for doing
And Ron Howard's brother.
back to do the second one.
Yeah, Clint Howard. They brought Clint in. Clint Howard, you know.
Added some
they got
prestige
Clint
to
Howard.
it.
What was his name? Mr. Toothache. I think they named the character. Mr. Toothache.
Oh, really?
Definitely silly character.
They had Ken Foray in the first one.
Yeah, he was good.
I feel like Ron Howard and Kevin Feige kind of look alike.
They didn't do much with his character, though.
Yeah, Wendy Roby in it as well. Yeah, they do call him Mr. Toothache. Funny.
Mr. Toothache.
Linda Hoffman. But yeah, so the Dentist 2, this one starts kind of how in a way like how the second one or the first one kind of ends in a way where
he breaks out.
He was in jail, you know, and now he's gotten to like a really low level jail, and he's talking to a therapist saying he's completely cured now and shit, and then he ends up, you know, breaking out, and going, deciding he wants to, one of his really only options is going to a small town to live out the rest of his life, since he's pretty, I mean, you know, a crazy murdering dentist, you know, that's a lot of people remember that type of shit, you know.
He was actually going there to get that safe deposit box.
The money,
the money they kept in the town.
Yeah, and then he because see, one thing I really like about this sequel too, and man, you know, I really like, they're very close for me. I've always liked the first one a little bit better though.
I understand. Yeah.
I do really like the second one though a lot, and I love that they bring the wife back and that she's hired a private eye once he breaks out of prison to hunt him down, and that he had these snow globes or something for these places he always wanted to travel, or from places that he traveled to and that he loved or something, and that she kind of has him go out. And I love that they keep it, that she didn't regrow her tongue somehow. You know what I mean? I love that they keep it.
But she looks.
She does have a new.
He
doesn't have that sunken in face.
Yeah, she wouldn't look that good though. After
she's
what
gorgeous
he did to her.
Dude, she's gorgeous as hell, man. Did you know?
There's some cool.
Dude, they show some nice nudity in the first one. That's for damn sure. Which I don't think there's any nudity in the second one.
Yeah, there is.
Was there? No.
He's imagining the girl getting boned by the carpenter for in the bed, and he goes in and she's getting a cup of coffee.
Really? Well, either way, they show a lot of nudity.
Yeah, I did watch the movie.
They show a lot of nudity. I'm about to go through this because I know there's a lot more nudity in the first one.
Oh, there was a lot more. A lot more in the first one.
It was more suggestive in the first one.
Yeah, a lot more in the first.
There's some cool callbacks in the second movie though to the first one, like because you said the line about him threatening the dude to cut out his goddamn tongue, and towards the end when like the chick's with him, she like almost cuts off his tongue, and then she's like doing the whole mouth thing to him that he was doing in the first movie.
Of course, then the wife gets up. He hits her in the head. The wife gets up, and then the good lady that you're rooting for hits. Instead of like helping that woman, she hits him in the head. She knocks him out, maybe by mistake. She knocks out his wife when they should have ganged up on the guy together. You know.
Hard to think under pressure sometimes.
I don't think there is nudity, so I'm wondering what you saw because
on the bed, the girl's on the bed reading a book, but he's seeing her in bed with the carpenter guy, and then when he goes in there, the bed's empty, and she's in the kitchen getting a cup of coffee, and he.
I'm looking at it right now. They show like the side of her butt.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but there is a little bit of nudity.
They show her tits for like a split second.
And they show the dude's balls, something you don't see too often. You have to have a good TV to see.
I bet you like that.
I feel like Scarpet was like freeze framing, and
no wonder why.
When you have a 4K set, you notice those things.
No wonder why that's a 4K set. No wonder why I missed it because it's a split goddamn second. And the first one, man, they're all over. Her tits are all over the place.
No. I'm just saying.
They show her butt pretty good though.
Yeah. Hey.
You were like, zoom in to those balls.
Zoom in on those balls. Zoom in on those balls.
I never watched Venice 2. I think it was released directly to television, premiering on HBO.
It could have been.
For 11th, 1998. Wow, that's but yeah, man. So he goes to this town, and then his cat. He's eating a. I love when he's eating that country fried steak at the. Man, they are life changing. I need to get a freaking 4K TV because my living room TV it just won't turn on anymore. So, but 4K TVs are life changing. I'm telling you, dude. Especially watching 4K Blu-rays on a 4K TV. Scarpad knows, man. They're so good. Steph, do you do anything 4K?
No, my TV is 4K. I just don't. I think
probably I don't like streaming and shit on 4K.
Yeah, I stream, but I'm slowly starting to rebuild my physical collection. But the King Kong vs. Godzilla shit that Scarpad just sent us, I was watching this the other day. It was looking pretty clean. I was very shocked, actually.
You can see
dude,
the wires.
I was telling him to watch.
You can see the wires.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, that'd be a great one.
That Blu-ray, because I had the DVD, and the DVD always looked really clean, so I'm excited to watch that Blu-ray.
Well, I will be doing Gojira on my channel tomorrow night at 10. Just a little plug.
Yeah. Yes, sir. 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, yeah. This isn't 4K, so I don't know.
Yeah,
what's the difference between 4K and quality wise?
Really high resolution.
Blu-ray is still really good.
A Blu-ray is 1940 by 1080, and a 4K is 4058 by 2046.
Wow. Significant increase.
Yeah.
Double.
4K is gorgeous, bro. That's why I'm pissed that HBO Max is turning into Max, and they're making you pay extra to stream 4K.
They never did before.
I've never heard of anybody doing that. And now
Netflix does it.
Netflix does, yeah.
You can watch all the DVD.
Netflix is the only one that does it. Yes.
Really? Yeah. Those fuckers. And I'm sick of Netflix. I fucking hate them. I'm at the edge of canceling them. Stupid fucks. I don't even know why I pay for them. I don't even
because when you've given up on them,
I like on there is Stranger Things, and that
they always come out with the banger though.
And even when you're watching something like Mandalorian, that's in 4K, and you may not like the show, but it always looks great.
Exactly. Oh, dude, whenever Mandalorian comes on, I literally go downstairs, throw on the sound bar, and I blast it, and I'm like, this has to be, you know what I mean, best quality possible, because they're always gorgeous. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna piss me off because like watching the DC movies, I want to watch them in 4K. I don't want to watch them in the 1080p, especially after you watch them like that once. Then you start. That's when you like notice because you're like, man, it's a little off, you know.
Right.
But, so I love when he was in that eating his like first little dinner date or lunch date with that blonde girl that lets him rent the cottage behind her family's house, and that the waitress lady comes in. She's like this big woman with big nasty teeth, and he's just like,
her teeth were fine. Big nasty.
He's like, I was just she's like, is something wrong? And he's like, I was just he like can't even make eye contact. He's like, I was just debating on a side of curly fries, but I've decided to pass. Like just the way he acts that off is so hilarious. He's just so weird with situations like that. I love
her teeth were fine.
Yeah.
Scarpet, are you turning into a dentist?
Not me. I wouldn't want fucking dentist.
Keep making comments about people's teeth.
Dude, damn you Netflix and damn you fucking HBO Max or AKA Max, which they'll be Max.
That's so stupid. They can't even stick with the name, bro.
Literally. I guess they're trying to go to Max because they want the HBO name holds like a major
standard.
Yeah, and like they're not going to be put all the shit they put out.
They should call it Cinemax.
So. Well, they already have.
They own Cinemax.
Yeah,
I know they do.
I don't know, man, but I believe.
You guys see more comments on Tubi?
27th.
Like, how much shit did they sell to different companies?
I don't know. It depends. Yeah, Tubi has a lot of money. They're owned by Paramount, so.
Well, they probably make a lot of their money through their ad revenue, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely, all of it. Same thing with like Pluto TV. They got good stuff.
It's almost like cable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
it's
like a free cable thing, but you just have to watch the ads. and there's no way of getting around the ads when you watch those, you know.
I wish they had different ads, not the same ones over and over again.
So he pops his cap on his tooth, and he has to go see the local dentist, who's a damn who might be even worse. I mean, because he's a good dentist, he's just a crazy fuck. But he goes to this local dentist who's a terrible dentist and tries to put the cap back on, and he decides to throw on a jacket and go start messing with one of his patients, and the local dentist doesn't like that too much. And then as he's driving home, his cap pops right back off of his tooth, and he gets pissed as hell, comes back, fucking kicks the door in, kills his assistant, and then kills the fucking dentist and takes over his practice, and nobody thinks a word, and nobody thinks a damn thing.
I mean, where's the cops? Where are these bodies that just comes
I
over?
guess I decided to buy him out, and he retired, and he ain't coming.
He just took off, guys.
He decided not to say goodbye to no one. He's already in Hawaii.
You guys have never met me, but I'm the new owner.
Yep, I'm taking over.
And I tell you, that one woman that got magazines thrown at her and then came back to work. Now, here's a course of that for you. I'll wait until it's my part. Never mind. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Well, if you want, I'll finish and then you can go. I just think I love that, you know, that chick that works at the safety deposit place, and her husband, the husband who is super nice to Corbin Bernsen, and his wife is super weird because the toothache guy says, I know him from somewhere. And, you know, after he kills that guy, she comes. Nobody suspects him of killing anybody. That she just suspects him of not being who he is. And I guess this is why you stay out of people's business and you don't watch too much fucking Lifetime TV or, you know, whatever he was telling her to stop watching and stop trying to be a detective. She goes over there and she's prying into shit, and then she doesn't even know anything, and she ends up getting fucked up because of it. And he starts ripping her teeth out, and I love it. Like, one breaks, he's like, God damn it, you fucking moved and one broke now, you know?
Yeah, that's some of the parts I skipped over.
Dude, he was just drilling through every tooth in her
I believe
mouth.
you. I know what he was doing.
Fucking, he's like, you know, he's like, if you don't stop moving your tongue, I'm gonna have to cut it out. And he's like, let's play a little game. Tooth or dare, or what is
I like the title too. Brace yourself.
Truth or tooth.
That's why I think this movie is definitely more of had a horror type of feel to it with the lines and stuff.
I guess maybe because he's more like in his thing, where the first one is like he's like kind of
discovering that shit.
Discovering his psychoness out. But then the private eye guy tracks him down, and the ex-wife comes to find him, and he's got his little chick coming. And I think the second that he is like kind of coming into his own, and he calls the girl, and he's like, God, lady, you know, God, woman, I've been just thinking about you all day. And I feel like he was starting to seem normal almost for a second, even though he just killed a couple people.
That was all
maybe he was like trying to turn a leaf, because the people that he killed, he only did it because he had to, because they were about to out him, possibly.
And then he spent like $250,000 finishing up the backyard to make it look like a playground.
Yeah, right. He didn't kill anybody like at first because he wanted to. He only did it because they were about to out him. So that's another thing about this, where like in a way he's got the lines, but he's not like just killing them just to kill him. He's killing them because they could possibly out him, and he's not trying to have that. So, you know, that's why I feel like in the first one he's doing it a little more for fun, where the second one it's more for the sake of not getting outed, you know.
No, he's still crazy.
But then he kills the one guy too, because the girl starts screaming. The guy who banged his chick the one time, and he's super pissed about that. And then he cracks him in the head with the hammer, which that's a pretty good kill as well. And but yeah, as soon as the private eye catches him, I felt like he had that one conversation. He's like, God, I've just been thinking about you all day. I want you to come over and everything. And I was like, and he's caught. Now the ex-wife's coming, and she comes. I almost felt that was a good way for him to get away, because when she comes, she's like trying to kill him, and he could have been like, this is my ex-wife. She tracked me down. I was trying to hide out from her or something. You know, I felt like he could have came up with something. And then
yeah, he could have blamed her for everything.
Literally, and he didn't. He ended
and
up
actually, that would have been a better ending.
Her. He
Yeah.
should have. I would have liked that ending better.
Can I tell you real quick? I said before.
Then you could have done a Dennis 3.
This movie I thought is my favorite of the two, but the ending, I hated this movie's ending. This movie had the worst
Pinhead, the dentist.
Worst fucking ending. No, not that, but there was that. Yeah, there's that whole scene.
Surprise party.
Where they planned a whole surprise party while he's murdering these people and doesn't hear nothing. What? Yeah. I was so fucking.
I mean, in Evil Dead Rise, a chick slept through an entire massacre.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm just saying.
No, this is bad.
She was supposed to be knocked out on Xanax or something.
That was
true.
Bad.
Okay, that makes sense.
That was bad. And then you couldn't tell what was going on because they wanted the end reveal. But that whole end reveal with him with the nails in his face when he's just laughing, that just felt dumb and stupid. Even though it was kind of cool. It was just
it was cool. Way. It was a cool scene,
but yeah, I just hated the ending of this one.
That's why I feel like it would have been cooler if like he kind of blamed it all on.
Yes, and got away with it, and then they could have had him driving off.
Yeah, and then maybe he could have even had maybe the girl would have came with him or something. They would have started or she didn't come with him. Either way,
yeah, that's a good way for going for dentist number 3, right? Bingo bango.
Because I'd have given 3 another shot. It probably wouldn't have been nearly as good as the first 2, but I think it.
But that's definitely how they should have done it. He could have blamed all. In fact,
he could. I always thought that's what was going to happen because the way she comes in and sees him, it was perfect. He could have been like, but then he just turns on her, and it was like, dude, that was your opening for the writers to be like, this was all, you know what I mean? That's why I ran. I left DC, and that's why I actually am from LA or something. Maybe you could, but I would
have taken some better writing
because I didn't want anyone tracking me. I didn't want her to find me. You know, you could have said anything.
Well, that's what I mean. I think Usner's written better stories.
And he was bad. That's
why
the
second one was bad.
A little better. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the pan out was.
Because I always thought 1 was just a little bit better. I understand what you mean about the talent chick. That's the one part I don't really care. That was the one scene I'm not a fan of in the first one. But overall, I think it ends better, and than the second.
Yeah, one. I'm pretty. Yeah.
Anything? So what do you want to say about it, Scarpad?
Just just the ending kind of killed the movie for me. But I still like a little bit better than the first one, just because I think they embraced the horror part of it a little bit more. It's a little over the top with that. Some of the scenes where, as I said, he's seeing a drill in heaven and working on the girl. They cut back to him and he's got this big power drill. Some of those scenes were better. I just think some of the overall scenes were better, but the first one was good. I think the second was just a little bit more horror. They just pooched the ending badly. So, thinking upon it, I might actually go back and maybe say the first one was maybe a little bit better because the ending was just horrible in that other one.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I'm gonna have to. Second one was, I do agree, they did raise the horror element, but there's more of a story that makes sense, I guess, if you will, in the first one for me. I just they did raise the horror elements of the second one, but is it really was it really a good thing? Because the closeout was definitely more visceral, more horror than the first one, but was kind of goofy in execution. Because I like the ending of the first one. He's in the fucking straitjacket, just he was going crazy throughout the rest of the movie. So that was the end game. He fucking was literally nutso.
He could have done it. I mean, I guess maybe he dies somehow, but it kind of is open ended where he doesn't get caught or anything either.
Right.
He's driving away with a bunch of nails in his face.
Yeah. But sorry.
Yeah.
That guy took some good nails in the face that would have really probably killed everybody else at that close distance, man.
Bro. Jesus. Yeah. Who said call him Pinhead the dentist? Was that you, Dylan? That was a good one. That's actually the fitting.
Maybe that's why they did.
But it was just I like the first one a little bit better too. I'm gonna just say that out there.
You guys want to say your last thoughts then and do your rating then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Shoot off.
Me?
He might want a second to think.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I need a second thing.
He needs a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I mean, the first one I felt was kind of Lifetime, but I know when you talk about, I maybe even change my opinion. I'm gonna say I'm gonna boost my opinion of the first one up a little bit more. I'm gonna give it a 3, and I'm going to give a 3.25 to this one. I still think it's a little tiny smidgen better, just because I think entertainment wise, maybe it was more entertaining. It was more, if it makes any sense, it was more entertaining, even though it was not as good as the movie.
I've heard people say
I can understand that.
Second better, so it's not like I've never
So,
heard that. I heard people say that
so
they
it's
even
pretty
like
close.
the second a little better.
Yeah. So I give the first one being looking at a 3.
You just didn't think they hit the landing.
3.25. They
You
did
like
hit the
ending of the first one better too.
Yeah, oh yeah. The second one, the landing sucked.
Yeah.
That ending was bad.
But I think they're both great movies, but I just overall I like the first one better. So 3 for the first one, 3.25 for the second one.
Right.
And anyone in the chat, as always, throw your rating down below. I know Robbie said he gave the second one a 3.5.
Yeah.
So Link, what did you think, brother?
This one was a 2.5 for me. It was more entertaining. That's a good way of putting it, Scarpet. But overall, I think I was more involved with the first one, like to see the outplay that. This one, I was just like, yeah, some shit's happening.
Yeah.
But he got cheated on. That, like you said, that's kind of made him snap shit in the first one. So
I mean, that make a man do crazy things.
Yeah. But he had issues with jealousy and stuff, as you show with the second girl too. But
he had issues with filth, dirt. You know what I mean? Nasty teeth. He had a lot of issues.
Right.
So yeah, man, I really enjoyed both of these. I highly recommend, dude. This is like $10 right now. This double feature.
Oh, nice.
For 2 movies, $5 a piece on Blu-ray. They each get their own
slip.
It's a beautiful slip, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, man.
You get the girl, you get the IRS guy right there. You get his wife being held down. You get some really good special features. The only thing I wish is that they gave the disc
cover, doesn't it?
different.
No,
I wish they did. But they always do that, so I'm used to that. I wish they gave you, like, we could have got maybe like a set, because on Waxwork, when they did the double feature,
the double cover.
Yeah. I'm fucking behind, but yeah, it's like it's like a double, which I love the new art. So I would have loved the slip to look like this, and then when you open it, it maybe been a side by side with the original, the 2 original.
Yeah, but for the price, you can't really bitch.
You can't, not at all.
It's when they charge me $30 for a fucking movie at Shout, and they don't even get a slip cover.
You don't get no
That's
slip.
a fucking pain.
You get like 1 new special feature, and the rest you probably can fucking look up on YouTube.
I'd buy Vestron any day of the week.
No reversible slip, but dude, for $10, dude, this was
$10
like out
$10 for 2 movies.
These for 2 movies and the digital code, and you get a bunch of special features on both of them. You get audio commentary on both movies. You get with director and special makeup effects for the audio commentary on both of them. So you get to talk to the directors and the makeup effects, which that's awesome especially for these.
Yeah.
They do interviews with the score, which we didn't even talk about the score. Alan Howarth does the score on both of them, which I really do enjoy the score on both.
I like the second score better than the first one. I didn't notice that more.
I'd agree on that too, because I think that they kind of find themselves more with the second score. For the first one, they were kind of trying to figure what to do.
They actually gave him a theme, like a character.
Yeah, exactly.
They
find it in the first one, but it kind of takes a while to once he gets his craziness, and you don't really get it toward. I feel like you get it maybe halfway in or something. Like once he starts going really off the rails. I wanted to mention the music. I forgot to. But I'll give my rating, and then you get interviews with a couple of actresses and the writer, the co-writer, and you get an interview with Corbin Burnson for the first one, and it looks like they didn't give him they might have gave him an interview for the second one, but I know they give, and these are all new. The only thing that's not new is the commentaries. the commentaries have to be old, or actually they might be new, because I was thinking because Stuart Gordon's not on any of these. So
any Mark Ruffalo interviews?
Commentaries. I'm gonna have to look.
He wasn't really in the movie long enough, really.
I wonder if that was his first role, bro. It's crazy how many big actors have gotten starts in like horror movies.
That's awesome.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I used to have The First Dentist on DVD, but I don't remember it really having any special features. Let me see. I want to look and see if this is a new commentary, because they don't really say if like on Scream Factory they'll sometimes say.
Yeah, Bobby's ported over from the DVD.
Probably. But that Blu-ray set is most definitely worth it. But yeah, I wish that they gave the disc too maybe like a different artwork, because they both have the exact same artwork.
I like that they got nice shiny artwork in it.
They've been starting to do the artwork on the disc really nice, like really nice and shiny. I just wish that they made him like a little separate, like you could just tell. Right. They say the dentist and then the dentist 2, so you can tell, but you could almost, mix them up. Let's see. But I would give, let me see. I just wanted to see if they say, I'm sure I won't even be able to find it right here. No, it's fucking showing off the goddamn Blu-ray. No, I don't think there was a commentary. It could be, that could be a new one. Which either way, I mean, I think it's still cool we got commentaries for these. I could see these definitely being new. Maybe they're not though, because they are only 10. It was like a $10. But a lot of times you don't gotta do it. Like a lot of these, they just like freaking FaceTime interview type shit. With a lot of interviews you'll see like that have come out in the last couple of years, because they might have done it during COVID and shit like that.
Right.
For my rating, so I gave the first one a 3.69. I'm gonna give this one a 3. I still really enjoy it, but it does lack maybe one or two things, like the ending, and it's a little not as gory. It's still a good story though. I really enjoy it for like the linear timeline, because it is just a great double feature. But I still have more fun with the first one, where I wish, especially being Brian Yuzna, that if we're getting a sequel, that he would have went crazier. But I understand, like in a way, like I like that he's trying to be better in this one. He's trying to go back and live a normal life. He doesn't want to be killing people. He's like he thinks he's really cured. He just did what he had to do to escape jail, and he thinks, I'm gonna go try and live a normal life. He doesn't think I'm getting out and I'm gonna start killing people again. He wants, but then he gets put in position. So in a way, I understand. And he does get like all bloodied up where he's laughing, and you know what I mean? So there's some good stuff in him, no doubt, where he's covered in blood and he's just rubbing it on his face. I mean, there's definitely some good shit. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 3. 3.69 for the first, which I'm going rating them a little above, but I have a genuine, like,
if you like it,
I have like a good time with these, and I laugh out loud with a lot of the shit that goes on. Like you saw how I was talking about someone, I'm just like, it cracks me up, some of the shit that he does, man.
Now we all got movies like that, bro, because it's like the Street Fighter. If someone told me they think that's like a 1.2 point movie, I'd understand. Like, I wouldn't be mad. Like, technically it is, but like you said, you have fun. That's a movie I have fun with. Like,
everyone's got their, everyone's got theirs. And honestly, you rated them like what they are. You know what I mean? Like what they're rated on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. So you're like right at the money. I just have a great enjoyment where I rewatch them a lot too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Dentist 2, 3 from me, 2.5 from Link.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mark Ruffalo's first role was, I'm pretty sure it was The Dentist. That's pretty dope. Horror movies, bro. Like, that's crazy.
I love it. And then, dude, people always talk down and try to act like they forgot about that shit. And it's like, dude, don't forget where you came from, where you got to start. 2, you gave it a 3, or a 3,
a 3 and a 3.25. Yeah.
3.25 for the, well,
Yeah,
I'm asking for
the
just
second
the
one,
second
yeah.
one. 3.25 for this one. 2.5 from Two Gun. 2.69, slightly lower than the first from Gary.
Yeah.
And what were we saying? Let's see. So what? 2.5, 3.25, and a 3, a 2.5, and a 2.69. I'd say that's probably an average score of 2.69.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna find it. Make sure. I believe you are right though. That is freaking. No, not about the rating. It's definitely like one of his. It's not his very first. It's like his third or fourth, but it's like no, it's like his third, I think. But he probably
movie role, or because he was on TV.
Yeah, he did like a TV episode, like, and then he was in Mirror 2, Raven Dance. But he could have been in those movies for like a minute or two. You know what I mean? That's
right.
We don't know. A Gift from Heaven. There Goes My Baby.
Right.
He was in one episode of Due South, Mirror 3, The Voyeur, which he plays two different people, and he plays Christian in Mirror 2, and in Mirror 3 he plays Joey. So that's weird.
Yeah.
Joey.
I'm guessing there's twins.
He's like a background character.
Joey,
Destiny
Joey.
of Marty Fine, and then the dentist.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that cranks out the review for the Dentist 1 and 2, my brothers. Great talk as always, man. We'll get into show and tell before. What are we doing next week to kick off May? Let me grab my book. What the hell am I thinking? To kick off May, we are doing Verno's pick, a movie called May.
Hey, I like that.
He kept talking about this movie. So, and I was like, well, if you want to do May so bad, May's coming up. So I guess we'll kick off May with your pick then, you know.
Maybe.
It's to be a little funny. It's from 2002. I forget. I think it's on Tubi. I know you can get the DVD. It doesn't have a Blu-ray, but you can get the DVD for like $8.99 on Amazon. Really pretty cheap. So
definitely on Tubi.
It's definitely on Tubi. Yeah, Pluto probably too, but it was on Shudder. I don't know if it still is, but 100% on Tubi. Two Gun just verified.
It's crazy shit from the 2000s was 20 years ago.
Yeah,
you know, like I don't know. There's this because Pirates of the Caribbean's 20 years this year. I don't feel like it's a 20-year-old movie.
Oh, you
youngsters! See you there next week, brother. Yeah, next Saturday. That's what we'll be doing May to kick off May.
In May.
May. It's fitting.
So, and then tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, Scarpad is reviewing the original Gojira.
1954.
And then Monday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern, he is doing on the Sci-Fi Show.
Gojira returns.
My little brother Evan's request, 12 Monkeys.
I thought after we were doing Planet of the Apes.
You told me 12 Monkeys.
Yeah, I was going to say, you said 12 Monkeys.
I'm going to go watch Planet of the Apes. No, it's 12 Monkeys, you idiot.
The Mark Wahlberg one?
I don't know. Remember, if you guys are watching Godzilla for tomorrow night, if it's not, see subtitles, you're watching the wrong one. So, subtitles, Gojira. Japanese.
How's it spelled? Is it spelled like Godzilla?
G-O-J-I.
Son of a bitch. And then right after your show on Monday, Robbie's doing Dread.
That's a good movie
night. I wonder, is he doing the remake or the Stallone? Because I fucking love that.
No, he's doing the remake.
I never was the
Alex
biggest
Garland
fan of the Stallone one. I always thought it was a little goofy.
No, the remake is fucking awesome. With
the remake is so good. I need to get that fucking steelbook.
Shirokana.
Or I need to get it on 4K or something.
I got the 4K steelbook.
Dude,
I was thinking of the movie today. I'm wondering if it was
Of course you fucking do.
Between the two of you guys got a library.
That's what we'll be doing this Monday, Zach, on Scarpad's channel.
A lot of good stuff coming up.
Might have to dual stream that one.
Kid, if you want.
Hey man, I'm down whenever. Because I love that movie too. And it just gives us more eyes. Yeah, we're doing
shit.
Yeah.
So who's going first with the show in here?
Oh, Steph, do you have anything for show and tell?
No.
All right, brother. Scarpad, you kick us off.
All right. Should I do the best thing last or the best thing first?
Whatever you think, brother.
I'll do the best thing first. And this is one of my best things. It's the Terrifier 12.5-inch 1x6 scale art the clown figure.
Oh shit.
God, I hate you.
Look at that box.
Why do you have to get all this awesome fucking stuff?
And then you open him up. He's not in there right now, but if you open him up,
I was gonna say, what the shit?
He's got extra hands and he's got a hacksaw. Look at that face. But
show it again.
Oh,
the invisible art.
I'll open it though. Oh my god, that fucking front box art. Oh, you took him out. Oh, that art.
Yeah,
the flap is great. Oh, I love that you just got him waving. That thing has got to be so detailed. Did you spent like $100 on that?
Yeah, this is like $129.
Oh wow,
dude, I should have got that. I wish
look at the face detail on it. That's fucking.
I didn't even buy the freaking small ass one.
And this is Terrifier 1, so he's gonna be doing Terrifier 2 stuff. He hasn't gotten to that.
Mecha needs to fucking get that shit, man.
I don't know why I don't jump on it unless I don't know why. That looks awesome, doesn't it?
Literally took NECA like fucking 15 years or more just to get Hatchet, to do a Hatchet figure.
All right, so a few movies I picked up: The Many Saints in Newark, the Sopranos movie, which I actually, unlike a lot of people, do actually like this movie.
I like it too. Me and my lady.
And I'm thinking about not this Sunday, Gojira, but the following Sunday, I want to talk about Many Saints in Newark.
The only thing is they make it where when in the trailer you think you're gonna see like the Tony Soprano thing when it's more.
Yeah, well, it really isn't about him.
It's about Tony's idol,
Chris's father. Right.
Chris's father. But I love that. I fucking love it.
Mark of the Vampire came out. I picked this up on.
Yeah, dude, that was like really cheap. I need to get that one still.
I got the Green Hornet serial, 13-part movie serial. I love these.
Is that Arrow?
No, it's some MVD visual.
Oh, MVD.
MVD. I picked up one that may be going away because it's 20th Century Fox, and of course Disney owns it now.
I need to get that because I always hear that's a hard one to get.
Apocalypto. They have them at Amazon very cheaply right now.
Really?
I think I paid like $8 for it. And this was a good movie too, Apocalypto.
Yeah, hell yeah. Mel Gibson.
Here's the shame of my life, paying close to $30 for this. Sorority House Massacre.
I know, because I want that, and I'm just like,
It does have a new 2K scan, but no slipcover. No, ordering directly from Shout Factory. I got the look at this quality. The Cat Creeps.
Vinegar Syndrome.
This is Vinegar Syndrome. It's the last pre-code Universal horror movie in 1946.
Oh, that's the last one?
Yeah.
Dude, that slip is gorgeous. Did they give you reversible art, or is that it?
No, it's just hardcover slip.
Did you pay $15 for Apocalypto?
No, I paid like $7, $8.
Dude, it's up to $15. I'm not paying that.
No.
I'll wait to see if it goes down again.
I love Vinegar Syndrome stuff.
Scam Factory. I love it. You ain't fucking lying.
And I haven't seen this yet, Terminal Invasion. Which
I might watch that tonight.
It must have been a movie because it's rated R, so it had to be, I don't know, direct to video or something.
I know, because you said it was a TV movie.
I thought it was, but I don't know.
It doesn't have any.
I might watch that tonight because I'm sure it's pretty lightweight. I picked up one of my favorites, Humanoids.
Oh, you didn't have that?
I did not have this.
I got to get that too because I want to do that on the show soon.
Yeah, I wish you would. That would be my pick. I love this movie.
Hey, well, send me a copy and I'll do it.
Send you a copy.
Send me a copy. Hey, send me a copy.
I love these two movies. Once again, this is 20th Century Fox, so it's probably going to go bye-bye. But these are great. I love these two movies. The Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs.
Dude, I love. What was the name of the first one?
Fantastic
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs is dope as hell. Yeah,
that's
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That's great. Oh, you should see it. It's George Clooney and Meryl Streep, and it is fucking hilarious.
Bryan Cranston's in Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs, man.
I've seen Isle of Dogs. They're both good. I love these movies.
How much was it?
This was like $12 for a 2-pack.
Oh wow!
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God! No way! I didn't even see that.
But yeah, so I love these movies. I can't wait, and they may go away too since they were 20th century, I believe. Yeah. And it comes with Blu-ray and digital codes. I picked up this one, last one, Requiem for a Heavyweight. This is a old TV Playhouse thing. But Jackie Gleason, come on, Anthony Quinn, Mickey Rooney, and written by Rod Serling. He won major awards. This movie got him Twilight Zone. And it's a really good movie. So Requiem for a Heavyweight. So it's called Requiem for a Heavyweight. It's a boxing movie.
Oh,
For a Dream?
Oh, Mickey Rooney's in it.
Yeah. Jackie Gleason. It's an old movie from the 60s, 50s, but written by Rod Serling, and it's great.
Fuck yeah. Oh, it's written by Rod Serling?
Yes.
Oh, dude, that fucking 2-pack, that's not a bad deal, bro.
Yeah, I love those movies.
I love that Isle of Dogs. So if Wes Anderson did the other, I'm sure I'll love that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did both.
I love that first one. So I didn't get really much for my birthday. I did get what was it? I think I got my my Blu-ray shelf finally came in from Amazon. Still waiting on a desk though. Been waiting since December for a fucking computer desk, so I'm gonna have to order another one.
Well, what was those discs I sent you? You showed those off. What you got?
Oh yeah. No, I know. I was just gonna say, so I was just sorry, my lady, she got me. I showed you the Lost Boys shirt.
Is that a tie or what are those?
No, these are socks.
It looks like a tie.
That'd be a cool tie.
It would be a cool tie.
Rock 'em, baby. I'm getting ready for a wedding.
I'd wear that to a wedding.
I would too. I'm not.
Yeah,
she got me this Ghostface blanket.
That's nice.
Scary movies and chill. I love that he's coming out the TV and it's got like the little horror VHS sticker, so that's cool. It's very nice and soft. But yeah, she was gonna get me a shirt that looked just like the blanket, but then she's like, "You have a bunch of a couple Ghostface. I have like 2 Ghostface shirts already, and I'm so glad she got me this because I have nothing."
Yeah, that's fire.
That's a nice shirt.
No, they're not from Fright Rags. I think they're from either Spencer's or Hot Topic. The socks. I'm pretty sure they're from Spencer's. I think she got the blanket from Spencer's too.
I used to love going to Spencer's, but they closed the one down by me. So.
Oh, really?
They'll have some
dude, because Hot Topic like barely ever has anything horror. They used to be so good with horror stuff. They never have like nothing. Spencer's has a lot more.
Ton of it.
Spencer's is a lot better with the horror stuff. Yeah. And sometimes FYE will have some good horror shirts and shit and blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they did.
They still have FYE.
There is a really cool Humanoids from the Deep Steel book, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gotten the socks from Fright Rag because they just look too expensive, and I don't know like how good they are, like the quality.
They don't look too big either.
Yeah, and these are really nice and big, and I think these are like $5. And they're really nice and thick. So it's like, that's the thing. It's like, it's weird because they're like, sometimes they can be like $12, I think, for 1 pack of socks.
Well, you want to get my feet. I'm a 12 and you're a giant. So you must be a size 15.
Yeah. You know what
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan's a giant. If you ever stood next to him, he's like 9.5
feet
tall.
I'm 6'5".
No, I'm telling you, he's huge. Tall guy.
So Scarpad was kind enough to send me a couple discs, and he threw in this Twisted Nerve poster, which is pretty cool. He knows I love my freaking horror poster, so this is a cool little classic one to throw up on the side. And speaking of, since I finally got a pack of frames from my little sister Jordan,
oh nice,
for my birthday as well, I was able to get some good use out of 2 of them.
Sick.
James 1 and Lee Winnell's Dead Silence, baby.
Is that the one with the dude from True Blood?
Yeah.
The brother? Okay.
Yep.
Donnie Wahlberg, and then it has that, what is it, Ryan?
Ryan, yes.
That's a guy from True
Blood or something. Okay. And then new artwork, which I believe
nice.
Scarpad has the slipcover for this.
Yeah.
He was kind enough to send me the poster, and I fucking love this poster. I love like the blue in it. I've always loved this movie. I loved it, man. I love the original poster art, but I fucking love this shit.
Yo, what was that movie with I think it was by James Wan, but it was like called Death Something. It had like Kevin Bacon in it and John Goodman, and like they killed Kevin Bacon's kid. He was like after a hockey game, they stopped at a gas station, and it was like
I don't know. Shit, sounds familiar. You'd have to look it up. I did get this from the movies when I went to see Evil Dead Rise, and I snagged one for my little bro.
Nice.
Dungeons and Dragons, Honor of Thieves. It's a little bit smaller than those, like that Scream poster I got.
You and Bruno had
really
these
cool
theaters
with
give
that,
shit away.
Dragon.
My theater gives nothing away over here. I never see anything like that.
They always
never
get posters out, literally like months. So like if I go see Scream,
well, yeah, they have to wait.
Then when I go a month later for Evil Dead Rise, then I get the Scream.
Oh yeah, because they have to hold on to it.
Seeing the movie that I get that poster.
But mine don't even give out old shit. They give out nothing.
That's crazy.
Nothing.
Or you're just not there. You're there a lot too. But I was like, maybe they go so quick, or they're selling them. But dude, I want to do Dead Silence. Hell yeah. What do they mean? Death sentence? Oh, Death Sentence.
Death Sentence. Yes.
Oh,
yeah, that's a great movie, bro.
Dude, I might have to add Dead Silence to freaking June's poll. Let's look it up before I forget. Just add in the IMDb list. So yeah, Scarpad also sent Shout Factory, Charles Bronson's Death Wish 2.
Nice.
I don't know why I pull myself down like that. I should have posted that.
I like that cover art.
Have I been like this? Was I small the whole time showing shit?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Was that were those some cheeks on the cover I just saw?
What was it?
No,
okay.
Lights, not cheeks.
But here, I'll show the.
No, nice.
Still looks like a
I think I was.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it looks like on the cover of the blanket? Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, I was happy with it. And then she got me the freaking Blu-ray shelf, which that's what I literally wanted that for Christmas, and I didn't get them for Christmas. So I'm like, dude, I need a Blu-ray shelf. Like my shit I got just like a few stacks of shit, and literally like my shit there, it's like 3 rows. Like I'll have 1 row, a second row in front, and then a third row in front. And so it's like when I find something, I have to pull a whole bunch, like a whole row out, maybe a second row just to get to. I'm like, I can't anymore. He also sent Brian Bosworth's Stone Cold, which I know.
Oh, that's sick.
That's Lance Henriksen's in that.
I know. I saw Lance Henriksen on the back, and that got me excited.
He's great.
Yo, that's an 80s flick, isn't it?
Yeah, I sent it to him because Kino is putting
91, it says.
Yeah, Kino's putting out when I bought the Kino, so I sent him that one.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. Well, I'm excited to check it out. I love.
That's a great movie. That is a great movie.
Fuck yeah, because I love me some Lance Henriksen. So as soon as I saw Lance Henriksen, I was like, okay, well, I'm sold.
Yeah, he's awesome.
It's got like a WWE fighter or something in it. Brian Bod, or a football player.
He's a football player, and then he went to WWE after that.
Seattle Seahawks.
He was good.
Sent me a Halloween Resurrection sticker.
Oh, nice.
Sent me a Halloween 2 little card, which I love that. It's time, Michael. Fun fact, Dick Warlock is the shortest Michael Myers in the series. He wore lifts in order to appear taller. Fun fact, all right.
Fun fact. Factoid.
I also got Bruce Campbell's Terminal Invasion, directed by Sean S. Cunningham. Made for the original director of Friday the 13th. But you see what I mean? Like my slip came perfect, Scarphead. And if you can see, like, this came all crumpled.
Yeah, it looks like it's water damaged or something.
Like, dude, but it's like, I don't understand, like, how it looks like somebody crumpled it, did it, and then just threw it, because it's not water damage. It's like somebody literally, like, crumpled it to shit.
Mine's perfect. See mine? Mine's perfect.
Fuck you. Always, mine's perfect.
My shit's always comes perfect because I order from Amazon. You just work there.
Fuck you. I order from Amazon too. It ain't like I'm stealing the shit. And good. I'm working my ass off there and still giving them my money right back. They should be giving.
And then they're giving you shit covers.
Yeah, they're giving me the dog shit.
Hey, that guy works for us. Let's send him up from the B pile.
He'll take it. Like, nah, actually, I'm gonna send it back until you send me a fucking good one, you dicks. And then, like he sent Steph, he also sent me the Blu-ray King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Nice
movie.
Super excited to pop this one in.
I can't believe it. Anybody knows watching that movie. That movie came, it was the third one they made after the first Godzilla, which was dead serious. And by the third one, they're fucking fighting King Kong.
Dude, this one is
that's wild.
My girl still fucks with me because she's.
I love that movie.
She walks in on me like watching them fight, and she's watching two. I walk in, and he's watching two dudes in a monkey suit and Godzilla suit beat the shit out of each other. I'm like, it's good.
Yeah, it's like wrestling kind of.
Yo, I didn't peep the that's kind of thematic that the new Godzilla movies followed that trend because the third movie was a team up of Godzilla and Kong fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still the most popular Godzilla one of the day.
My favorite thing you sent, because I've never seen Death Wish, only the remake that Eli Roth did with Bruce Willis. So now that makes me want to check. I know like the first two, I think they always say are the best. I know there's like 4 Death Wishes, but I definitely want to watch the first one now. I'll have to pick it up because I think didn't Vinegar did.
Yeah, I got the Vinegar one.
Something for the first one or the second.
Yeah,
that Death Sentence kind of has like a vibe of those Death Proof movies.
I just recently watched Death Wish, and I was surprised for a movie that was made in the 70s. There's a lot of like rapey, bloody, violent shit in it.
Oh, is there?
I mean, well,
from the era that like put out "I Spit on Your Grave,"
right?
It's all about like fucking. Which I thought we weren't saying that word anymore.
that one word.
Said it 4 times.
You said it probably 6 times. But what I was definitely most excited about Scarphead sending me was this double copy he got of King Kong Lives from Umbrella Entertainment. So I haven't gotten anything from Umbrella, which looks like this is Studio Canal. Scan, it looks like Studio Canal worked with them and they do great scans.
That's a region B, so you're gonna have to watch.
Oh, this is. Oh, yes. Is all their stuff region B?
A lot of it is.
Well, I got the region free player, and I don't have that much region B stuff at all. So I definitely am excited to get the region free player going.
That movie's goofy. Yeah. That movie's goofy.
Oh, I know. This is the sequel to the Dino De Laurentiis one. But this one, this isn't. Isn't there the one about his son? Isn't that this one?
What, Son of Kong?
Yeah, or I thought Dino De Laurentiis did one like that too.
No, he did that one where he escapes and then there's a female Kong with big titties.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't making it. I'm not making this shit up either.
They never did a third one for this, or it's just the
two?
Okay.
No. I bet Linda Hamilton will disavow that to this day.
I'm surprised this didn't get a Blu-ray in the States.
I know Linda Hamilton made that fucking movie after the Terminator. It's like, couldn't she get something better, man?
Oh, Linda. Is she still with Cameron?
I don't know.
That depends. If she wasn't, then that's probably
if it wasn't for fucking Beauty and the Beast, she would have had no career at all. That saved her. That show.
The show, Beauty and the Beast.
The TV show saved her whole career.
Okay.
In the original Death Wish.
Yeah, I think.
No shit.
He's a thug. He's a bad guy.
Dude, I love Godzilla vs Kong too. I'm hyped.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The new one coming. I'm hyped for that new one. I'm excited.
I thought the last one was pretty dope. They set it up really cool for the last one for this whole world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they can really do something cool now. Like, really, like you said, they set it up. So I'm really hoping they do something really cool. I was a huge fan of Kong Skull Island.
Yeah,
that's the best one out of all.
That is the best one.
Yeah.
And then Kong versus Godzilla is my second favorite, and then Godzilla King of the
Monsters is okay.
King of Monsters is underrated, bro. I like that vibe. The whole end of the creatures just fucking shit up just because
they just do too much with the humans. That's the problem.
But go back and watch all the Godzilla movies the same way.
But it's like we live in
they only had like the last hour of Godzilla action because the movie can't afford the whole thing. So
man, they can nowadays.
Well, but there's a good balance. The last Godzilla movie had a great balance. The first one with Bryan Cranston had a bad balance.
Yeah, and they did way better in the second. I still could have used a little more because you got so much monsters. I could have used a little more.
Bryan Cranston, fucking no movie ever pissed me off.
And everything was so.
It's like every time they got to a good fight's coming, they'd fucking break away.
Yeah, break away, or anything they showed was pitch black.
Oh my god, that movie was infuriating. But I still didn't mind it.
No, I was gonna say I enjoyed it.
I think they've all been good. There's been pieces of all of them that have been kind of disappointing. I mean, the guy fucking solves the whole thing by pouring a fucking Pepsi in a control panel.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do. The whole thing. Rotate them from time to time once I have like enough to rotate. Because I'll have some like right in front of me that you guys will probably never see. So then I'll just rotate them around. So I'll still see all of them, but. So you guys can see different ones.
I'll be interested in how you guys see if you do come on. If you guys do come on the show tomorrow night.
Burn.
Now,
hey, lap dance.
Now, were you gonna come on tomorrow night? Were you gonna come watch the movie?
That was Harold and Kumar.
Right. Hey, man, watch that ass, man. Stop watching YouTube. Watch that ass.
Neil Patrick Harris. Lap dance.
That's what is it?
Yeah. That Harold and Kumar. Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick, baby.
Yep.
Let's get a little lap dance.
MPH, baby. We need to go get some trim, bro. Fuck burgers. We need to go get
some fur burgers.
Yeah.
The third Sunday night, or maybe even the second Sunday night, maybe we should do Harold and Kumar movies. Do the two Harold Kumars next time.
Three. There's
the three.
The third one was solid. The Christmas one.
Okay,
we might have to save the third though for Christmas time.
Yeah, I respect that.
I would do all three. I wouldn't care. Third one's like not really that long, anyways. The third one's fucking hilarious. They're all so.
We should do Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, I love the Harold and Kumar
upcoming Sunday night shows.
Big. What is it?
I can dig that.
Bubba coming in for his cock meat sandwich. Man, I can't believe Vernal's at the strip club right now. That's so funny.
Put your phone camera on, man. I'll take you in.
Solid, man.
Hey, go. Hey, I sent you the link, bro. Hop in real quick from the strip club.
Go ahead. I'll send the link. And get me a 3.69 shot, man. Come on.
Scarpad's like, I don't want to pay for it. Just put it on video. Your
wife will never know. She doesn't watch this anyway, so you're fine.
Vern almost ran out of dollars.
Vernal's probably drawing pictures. Artwork.
Yeah, I think we lost him already. I think he went
Jack to Rose.
I think Vern dipped out to the red room already.
I think he dipped out. All right. dip it in, baby.
Hey, once he heard the lap dance, he was like, "I'm going to get me some burgers." Fuck yeah!
Bartender, can I have a change for this one, please?
Oh my god! I was gonna wait to see if he'd jump in for a split second from his phone, but I don't see him messaging back. So he probably literally just popped in just to see that we were still going. I bet he was just surprised we're still going. So
Yeah,
this really isn't the latest we've been. They've been over 10 o'clock before, so this is actually pretty short.
We've gone longer, definitely, but I feel like especially we probably didn't expect us to go this long with just us three. But I broke that motherfucker down.
Yeah.
Like, are you not allowed to have your phone out in the strip club? I've never been to a strip club. Like, I think I've walked into one for like a split second, but I've never like hung out at one, or I'd never spent money at one.
You probably aren't. They probably aren't allowed to like just sit up.
They're not allowed to. Yeah.
Up front and record.
Like he probably.
I DJ'd at one once. Verno, I know DJ'd at one. I think a lot, but
yeah.
But I did one once, and that's I didn't want to do one more after that. It's too tempting.
I think the very first live stream I caught of Verno's, he was still working at the club, and yeah, bro, and he was like
DJ'd.
Yeah, Verno, yeah, bro, and he was like, so it was a few of us in the chat, and he was just like quoting shit we said on the DJ, and this one comes out from missing link, you know, and he's in the club playing these songs. It was funny, bro.
Because I know he is, obviously we know him as the mailman, but so that's funny. I forgot.
He's a man of many
now that
different
you
talents.
said it, I kind of recall hearing that he did, but I always remember Scarp had DJ too. So I didn't. That's crazy. We got 2 DJs in the house.
Yes, sir.
I just popped open the King Kong Lives, and look at that fucking.
I know that poster was good.
That's a great poster.
Is Kong Skull Island based on that one or some shit?
Dude, that literally looks. Yeah, that literally.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I did when I did a live stream. I made fun of the what we in America put out for the poster. That's not it. It's worse than that. And
oh wow!
I know what the Japanese did. Look what the Japanese did compared to what the Americans did for the poster. It's sad. I think isn't there postcards in there? That's what I was showing.
There's nothing in there.
Oh, okay. But it's funny. It's hilarious. I used to have it here, but I don't think I did.
I wonder what because this says Beyond King Kong Lives Beyond Genres Volume 24. I wonder what else they have in that line.
Oh, they have a bunch of different movies.
New audio commentary, new interview. But yeah, man, as always, dude, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. You guys are the best. Remember, tomorrow night, Scarpad at 10 p.m. Eastern, Gojira, the original black and white one. And
hopefully somebody will be there.
With subtitles. I'm thinking you can watch it without them. But
no, it's in Japanese.
It's in the you own the goddamn criteria.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have a dub.
There's a point to watching.
You know what?
One.
I'm gonna watch this shit, and if there's not a fucking difference, I'm gonna be.
There is a difference. There's a point to watching this because the American version in '56 is not the Japanese film. It's a totally different movie. They cut it out and stuck Perry Mason in it. This movie is not only a monster movie, but it talks about the war, the bomb, the Hiroshima drop, and the correlations to it. I'm telling you, this movie's 100. The reason why Criterion put it out, and it's on great lists because this is a serious.
Well, they should have done a single release for it.
But yeah, it's in Japanese, and make sure you put on the subtitles.
Yeah, we got that one. And then Monday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern, Scarpad will be doing 12 Monkeys with Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt. And then right after on Pop Culture Philosophers, I believe at 9 p.m. Eastern, Robbie will be doing the Dread remake. And then
I suggested that pick, by the way.
Hell yeah. Next Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, as always, we'll continue the horror show with why the fuck do I keep forgetting it? May. That's why I keep forgetting.
This is the month.
We'll be doing 2002's May. Verno's pick. So go check it out on Tubi this week. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We love y'all, man. Thanks for hanging. And I hope you guys have a good one. Catch you next time. Peace.
Thank you.